this is Peru. 7-year-old, 8-year-old stallion. I'm not sure. I'd have to look up. Currently living with his coming 3-year-old stud colt and his coming 2-year-old filly and a weanling Shetland pony and a weanling Frisian, and they all live together. Peru's a very gentle stallion. Okay, I'm not going to get through that right now. A little bit hairy right now because of the weather. He has no problem being handled or touched anywhere. Clean his sheath, no problem. Which actually really needs to be done, but I'm not going to do it now. I don't think he's ever kicked once in his entire lifetime. Feet. Oh boy. And this one. Fix his feet up for me. Obviously, he's good for the farrier. Come here. Good boy. Thank you very much. It's muddy. Stands well in the cross ties, as you can see. This one. Boy. Now, Peru hasn't been ridden, actually, since probably last September, maybe, once or twice. And basically over the summer he was ridden a dozen times at the most. So he's out of condition, but I guess you'll see what he's like when you get on him after he hasn't been ridden for a long time. So we started backing Peru when he was 2 years old, lightly, which is something I always like to do. Taught him how to walk, stop, left, right, backwards, forwards, bend, all of that kind of stuff. I have to admit, I hate Peruvian tack. Of course, it's getting dragged through the dirt. All right, buddy, come here. Ugh. And because of my arm, I'm not actually able to hoist it up properly. So it's a good thing I've got a really patient horse. I know. As you can see, that was not elegant. Get this sorted out. My daughter was actually the first person on him as a 2-year-old stud colt. She was 10 at the time, and he behaved perfectly. You can kind of wiggle around on him and do pretty much anything you want to do. He's not a horse who's going to panic if you're wiggling up there. You can touch his sides with your legs, unlike some. And it's cold here right now, so my fingers aren't working properly either. That's one of the problems of aging. You're such a good boy. Mm-hmm.
Poor Peru hasn't done anything for so long, and here he is being molested by the Peruvian saddle.
I know. There you go, sweetie. I mean, obviously it shows that he's pretty patient. You're putting up with me. Right. See? Good boy. Now I had a lady come and look at him, and she was considering buying him. But she thought that he didn't have Rio because he's so easy. He lives with the babies. He pretty much futs around with them and he stands there nicely. So she didn't buy him, which is fine by me because he's my baby. He was born with me, and honestly, I don't really care one way or the other if he sells, because to me, he's special. Now I ride him on his bridle. I have the Gamaria. I always have, just because, and as you can see, he's not hard to get the bit in. He actually looks for it. Thank you.
Yeah, the sun. I'm trying to block it, but...
Okay. Yeah, anyway, I always ride him with the Gamaria on. I always have. Not for any reason in particular other than making it a little bit lighter on him.
He's got the chain in his muzzle.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Let's get that out. Oh, Peru. I'm not going to put Tapa Ojos on in the Peruvian halter because it's just not going to work for me right now. My fingers are cold and not working, but he's used to all of that stuff as well.